Today we take a look at campsites 9, 10, 12, 13, and 14 at Wildcat Mountain State Park in Wisconsin. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Kemp Outside. We're your inside source for all things outside. Today we're continuing our series on the campsites at Wildcat Mountain State Park. It's in Ontario, Wisconsin. We had a blast when we were there. If you have never been to Wildcat Mountain State Park, check out my state park review video for Wildcat. I'm going to put it right up here and also in the description below. And we also did a campground review video for Wildcat Mountain State Park. So when we camped there, we had an amazing time. There are several different types of campsites that you might want to consider depending on the kind of style that you camp, whether you camp in an RV or a camper trailer, or you tent camp like us. They have cart-in sites. They have a variety of campsites. So if you're not familiar with the campground at Wildcat Mountain State Park, check out this video right here, which is my overview of the campground for Wildcat Mountain State Park. They also have an equestrian campground, which you can see in my park overview video. So today we're taking a look at campsites 9, 10, 12, 13, and 14. And so with that, let's get started. Wildcat Mountain State Park is located in the driftless area of Wisconsin, which is an area that was unaffected by glaciers. It is between Madison and La Crosse in southwestern Wisconsin. The campground for Wildcat Mountain State Park is in the center of the state park. And as you can see from the map, there are plenty of trails and things to do and see at the park. The main restroom facility for Wildcat Mountain State Park's campground is at the northern end of the campground. There's running water, flush toilets, showers, a dump station for RVs, and an area for trash and recycling. There's also a vault toilet located between campsites 13 and 14, which you can use while camping at the site. And there's also a freshwater spigot there. So the first site we're going to take a look at is campsite number 9, which is considered a tent site, which is sized to accommodate tents and vans. So starting at the main entrance road, we're going to take a look at Site 9. Site 9 is a back-end site, and the parking area isn't very big, which is why this site is sized only for tents and vans and not for camper trailers or RVs. But you are a good distance away from other sites, which offers some nice privacy, which is nice. So again, here's the parking area, and it's about as long as like a full-size van or like a pickup truck. You definitely couldn't get a truck and trailer in there. And then you walk down a slight little hill, and as you can see, the site has a picnic table, a bench to sit on, and a fire pit. There's no water or electric hookup at this site, but you can get access to a water spigot that's not too far away. And the site offers a great view down the hill, which I'm sure is spectacular in the fall. And the site offers plenty of room for tents and screen houses and that kind of thing. Next, we're going to take a look at Site 10. Site 10 is a universal site, which means it's sized to accommodate tents through large trailers. And it's across the street from Site 9. So again, from the main entrance road, we're going to pan over so you can see Site 10. Site 10 has a gravel parking area that's quite large, as you can see. And it's a back-end site. But unlike Site 9, it's pretty wide open, which means there's not a whole lot of privacy from your neighbors. But it is a good distance away from the other sites, which makes it nice. And the grassy fields are great if you have kids who like to play, or you have lawn games, or you want to throw the frisbee or the football around. And as you can see, the site is equipped with a picnic table and a fire pit with a grill grate. But again, no electric or water hookup at this site. Plenty of place to pitch tents or screen house. It's a pretty nice site. Okay, next we're going to take a look at Site 12. Site 12 is another universal site which is sized to accommodate tents through large trailers, and it is next to Site 10. So again, looking from the main entrance road, this is another site that's in a large grassy field with some trees. The building in the background there is the main check-in station for the campground. This site does have some good shade with the trees, but as you can see, it's still pretty wide open. Again, which is fantastic if you've got kids who like to play. And there is the vault toilet. So if you need to be close to an amenity, this site is nice, although there is no running water in those vault toilets, so you'd have to take a walk up to the shower facility. And as you can see as we wander through the site, that there's plenty of places to pitch tents or screen houses, and the site does have a picnic table and a fire pit with a grill grate. And again, no water or electric hookup at this site. This site also does have another little bench in case you forget your camping chairs, which is always nice to have a place to sit. Again, this is another nice large site if you have equipment and need some space. Okay, the next site we're going to look at is Site 13. And Site 13 is a tent site, which is a site sized to accommodate tents and vans. So this is Site 13. And as you can see from the entrance road, this site is a little more wooded. That building in the background there is the vault toilet. There's also a water spigot there. And this site is on a little loop road, so it offers some privacy from the main road, which is nice. And it is a back-end site, and again, it's not very large, so the parking area is really sized to accommodate a car or a truck or a van. And the site has a picnic table and a fire pit with grill grate. That's the water spigot in the background there. So it's nice to be close to fresh water. Although other people will be walking behind your site to get fresh water as well. So you won't have an awful lot of privacy. This is a pretty nice site. Plenty of places to pitch a tent or a screen house. It offers a nice view of the woods. So the last site we're going to look at is Site 14. Site 14 is also a tent site. which is sized to accommodate tents and vans. It's also a back-end site, and it's also on that little loop road. I really like this site because it doesn't really have much to the left or to the right of it, and the whole site seems to give you a nice little view of the woods. It's not very deep though, so obviously only room for some vehicles and then a tent or two, or a tent and a screen house. So not a whole lot of room, but definitely seems to be a little more private, with a great view of the woods that I think would just be spectacular in the fall, especially looking through the trees there down the hill. And then it has a picnic table and a fire pit with a grill grate. And again, just like all the other sites in this section, it does not have water or electric hookup. Your nearest water spigot is the spigot you saw behind Site 13. And they also provided a little bench to sit on in case you forget your camp chairs. So I hope you found those video reviews useful. We're doing this all across the nation. Every time we go camping, we are shooting the empty campsites at every park we camp at because we want to make it easier for you to select a campsite when you're going camping. So Kemp Outside exists to help moms and dads take their kids camping, hiking, fishing, learning about nature, and developing a conservation ethic. So if you're a mom or a dad out there who's new to this whole camping thing, or maybe you're a single mom or a single dad, and you've got questions about how to get your kids outside, we'd love to hear from you. So drop your comment below, or you can connect with me on some of our other social media. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. The links to all of those is down in the description below, or you can just search for Kemp Outside. Hit me up over there or in a direct message, and I would love to help you if you've got questions and want to get your kids outside. So guys, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. It helps me so much in getting all this content out to you, and I love doing it, but we definitely need more subscribers to keep going. So with that, thanks for watching Kemp Outside. Remember, Kemp Outside is your inside source for all things outside. We'll see you next time.